Hi, I'm MTG, and welcome to my channel where I waste my wild cards on meme decks so you don't have to. And today we're checking out a very fast, punchy face commander that I think y'all will enjoy, especially for you, my rail fans out there. So, if you are a fan of this video or just this channel and you're not subscribed or you haven't liked the video, helps us out so much if you can go ahead and do that before, I don't know, moves on to the next thing in your life. But on that note, thank you so much for watching and hanging out, and let's go check out the deck list, and I will see you in a second. Alright friends, I'm pretty happy about this commander that we're rocking today. It is Kutzil, Malamet Exemplar. They're 3 CMC, a legendary kitty warrior, so if you're into the cat synergies, here you go. And your opponents can't cast spells during your turn, which I think is an incredibly powerful effect. That's one of the things that made me absolutely fall in love with Myrel and make that in paper. So I think this effect is just huge, especially if you are kind of not necessarily in hell queue, but in a way where you're trying to keep your stuff from getting countered or you're trying to do big splashy plays. I think this is incredibly powerful. The other fun part for this is they're also card draw in the command zone, so whenever one or more creatures you control each turn, or each with power greater than its base power, deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. So I think card draw for one's really fun, and again too, kind of just protection in the command zone with the fact that your opponents can't necessarily remove your stuff on your turn if they're out. So I think that's huge if you're trying to go for big Sweeney wins. One of the most important cards though, I think, for this deck, because we are very aggressive and we kind of start off a bit low to the ground with kind of squishy tokens and little bonky bonks there, is Authority of the Console, so we can build up our life total and then also just, make sure that stuff comes in tapped so we can just be super aggressive. And that's why I also have a few other effects like Thalia, Heretic Cathar to kind of help with that as well. As far as other pieces of what this deck again really wants to do is it just wants to make a lot of bodies, typically with Selesnya, that's what you want to do, hit face, and then we have answers to deal with difficult blockers, so just your typical removal packages and stuff. One of the biggest things in this color combo though is that we can ramp well, we can draw a lot of cards, and then we can protect our board. And so I think that's going to be huge for making sure we win, is just keeping up the pressure on our opponents and having answers and, potentially protection. So with no further ado, I'm really excited to show you this gameplay and all the games, because this again is a very punchy deck. So I will see you out there. Ooh, this is the Hydra's commander shenanigans. We have 3 lands, so I'm happy with that. Vacacious Watcher. Hydra spells cost 4 less to cast whenever you cast a creature you control, becomes the target of a spell. Fights! Ooh, that's spooky. Let's get a Plains. I am happy that we have this Thalia. So yeah, we want to get a Plains here so we can play a Loyal Warhound on curve. Ooh. Waiting for them to ramp a bit more before I drop this buddy. They're exploring. Alright, perfect. Okay. Loyal Warhound. Remember to sequence it correctly this time. Let's get a Plains, because we basic. And then I'm going to put in this Bile again, tap, just so we have another green source. And then that way we can get Nykthos in. Ooh, Roaming Throne's very good. Actually might just let them play out the board a little bit more and do a Day of Judgment. Just have to hope that they don't have the Heroic Intervention up. Okay, there's their commander, so they definitely don't. Sweet. Okay, so I'm going to do that now. It feels a little bit mean, but I think it's important to make all their stuff expensive. And that Roaming Throne is so much value. It's a really good card. Ooh, that was super good too. Alright, so I think we'll do this. Hopefully that's not asking for trouble. But if we can keep that Abra from flipping, that'll be huge. And they're bigger, so if there's a fight spell. I'm gonna get this bud in too. This Authority of the Consuls is just so good. I love having creatures coming in tapped. It's one of my favorite things. So I have 5 mana. It's not enough to cast their commander. Or I guess 6 technically, the food token. But do you have to tap? Yeah, you have to tap to do it. That's very good. Okay, so let's start with Great Henge. And then I think we're going to just ramp some more. Because I think that makes the most sense for us right now. Ooh, Rishkar is very good. Let's sack this Plains. We will get Plains. Let's get 2 Plains. Because we have a couple of green sources. I'm going to attack while I can. Let's actually create a token just to help block with stuff. Now we can double block the Wild Scourge, I think. Assuming that they don't put the counters on something else. Yeah, they're putting it all on that, friend. I think they're just looking for a blocker now. Ooh, they also have a Great Henge. Yeah, we need something for that Avra. Hopefully I didn't board wipe too soon. And now they're roaming Thrones back. Okay. I'm going to put in this on a green source. We're going to cast Rishkar to look for some answers here. Because they can't counter that, so I'm not really sure what the pause is here. Oof. That's rough. That's really sad. Let's get you in. Ossification. What's your ward cost? Oh, it's just hexproof. We'll do this. We'll take you. Unfortunately, it doesn't deal with the full problem, but if I had put my commander in too, that would have helped a lot. I don't think we need a ramp right now, so I'm just going to get my commander in. Okay, so we have no answer yet, again, for that Avra. But at least we have... Oh, actually, we will when we can attack with the boar, because everything has to block it, and I can order the block so that Avra dies. So that's going to be probably our answer here. Unless they have a way to get rid of the boar, but I don't think so based on what's on the board currently. Unless they have another fight spell and have their commander fight the boar, then that'll be a big problem. But I think what I'm going to do is attack with the boar. So I might use this to hit their commander again too. Kind of hope they put it on their commander. Okay, nope. Wishful thinking. Okay, let's start with this. We're going to put in the fall. We are going to hit, once this moves out of the way, their commander. And then, yeah, enchantment exiles your dude. You got put back to hand. Unless you, okay, I was worried that they like permanently did that. Let's attack. You have to attack with all the friends. Okay. This is how we're dealing with Avra. Just bonking through. Oh, they're drawing so many cards, though. That's a problem. Okay. And then we'll get in Mangara. Draw. I'm gonna put in Cultivate. I guess not put in, but use it is what I'm trying to say. And then Forest and Plains. Forest. This has been a really interesting game, though. Kind of like the Battle of Bonks. Okay, it comes in tap, so the haste doesn't matter. Might get this castle in next, too. I'm okay with that. It's not a super huge concern. Ooh, nice. Okay, farewell to back up. Whatever we need. Guess they got more shenanigans. Alright. Let's do castle. Let's get in king. Because we're royalty here. Ooh, Inspiring Overseer. I'm gonna do this to draw a card. Boop, boop. 2 cards. Wedding Enchantment. Gotta love that. So let's put this in. And I'm gonna do this. I should have ordered this forever ago. You're watching, you're like, you totally missequenced that. You are correct. I should have put in the other friend. Let's attack here. And here. Here and here. Try to get all the bonk action that we can. We have a ton of life, so I'm not worried too much about this Foreign Klex hitting us right in the face for 8 damage. I think we'll be fine. We have this board wipe to fall back on too. Okay. Putting our commander back in the command zone. And I think we're sitting pretty. You know? Or at least I feel pretty. Ooh, get lost. That's huge. I love this. This is a new one from Lost Caverns of Ixalan. It hits a target creature, enchantment, or planeswalker. And yes, it gives them 2 map tokens, which lets them explore. But, like, I feel like not everyone gets a ton of value necessarily. Because I think you have to pay, like, 2. They're fighting, so I guess I'll just sacrifice them in response. It's probably what they wanted. What does this flip into? That buddy. Okay. I think we draw a card from that too. So it's going to ETB. There's the Hydra. And again, this authority is like been so clutch. It's kind of ridiculous. I love it so much. It's fine. We have Athalia. They have, what, 4 mana open now? Sweet. Alright, so I'm going to put in this Temple Garden, and let's actually go to combat. I don't know if this is stupid, but I think I'm just going to farewell at the end of combat. We'll just say all creatures, all graveyards. So I'm going to be greedy and hold on to like my Great Henge. Then we'll put in Thalia, drop card, sweet. And if I put in this, makes 4 mana. Will we still have enough for Get Lost up? I believe so. Let's make, never mind. Okay, let's just end the turn. We'll discard this Forest. Sorry, I had to like think a little bit on that. I didn't want to leave mana up to like blow up. Yeah, there we go. Their commander. I didn't mess that one up. Oh goodness. Maybe that wasn't the right decision to make there. Oh boy. Oh, we'll get the Battle Mammoth then, so keep trying to fight our stuff. Ooh, Croston Grip. So they're probably going for my what you call it? Great Henge next. Let's get another Plains. Yeah. Let's get Tree Shaker in. Battle Mammoth. And I think my Great Henge is going with that Krosan Grip. That's my suspicion. At least I get to draw a card still. Oh my goodness. And then yeah, we'll get my commander in next, and Renata. I'll probably order it so Renata goes in first. Okay. Their commander costs so much now too. And everything has to be able to block the Tree Shaker. So this is definitely like a battle of bonk. The bonkiest of battles. And I think my wedding announcement will flip here soon too. Vastwood Surge! Yeah, they're ramping. Hopefully this is going to be lethal though, because they don't have more blocks. So trample damage, I think we'll still get them. Okay. So we got a buddy here. So let's start with Overgrown Farm. It's getting Renata, so then that way my commander will get a boost coming in. And I'm going to put in this Dryad as well, because we will also be able to put in an additional planes for stuff. Okay. And we're going to go all in. Are we just 1 damage short? Or 2? I should have done Surgy, Shelter, Protection from green. Oh no, that was Xaxes. Okay. Whew. I didn't do math. Never do math right. Chi-Chi's opponent. That was a good one. Alright. Allocator. Okay. This will be interesting. We definitely need 3 lands. Not so great again. Okay. We'll stick with this. And I'll probably pitch the God's Willing to the bottom with you. Boop. Oh, sweet. We got another land drop. It's always a plus. The next we'll get this forest in. And if you don't know what this buddy does, it's basically making lots of golems and going bonk. Golem bonkies. Just Kenrith's transformation that. No mana for you. Okay. Attack begun. Boop. The risk of hurting myself here. Because they're tapped out, right? Oh, they're not. Ooh, that's spicy. That is spicy. I might get my butt kicked here. That's a lot of damage on board. Oh boy! Oh no! Yeah, this is not looking good. Man, spicy time. I love this card though. I love anything that's Azorius Blink. Though ironically, I can't seem to keep like a Blink paper deck around for that. I end up taking them apart. Let's try this now. Give me Commander. Try to slow the bleed a little bit there. Still another 9 damage on board though. Oh no! 12 damage on board. Ah! This is so scary. Okay. I don't even know. Like, we're just dead, right? Smothering Type. Yeah, we got bonked to death. And the Eldraine cards were like pretty token based too. So I could imagine like Malacator just got so much good tech to work with. Okay, we can do both. These are just bodies to help us stay alive. For like maybe another turn. Oh goodness. Okay. Block here, block here. We literally have to top deck with our life or we're just done. Ah! No! Enter tapped. Put you in. Gain 2 life. Or destroy target. We'll have to destroy that. You. I don't know if they can block. I refuse to look at it. Okay. We might have enough now. Nice. Okay. Whew. Whew. We might be alive for one more. No, we won't. I didn't do the math. We'll block here, and they got it. Good game. That was a butt kicking. Oof. GG's. Let's hope we can bonk them. Ooh. I think I'm going to keep this even though we only have 2 lands because we have authority. And that'll help kind of negate some of the drain we're going against. This mono black only has pretty much 1 form of enchantment removal. There are some newer cards, but they're a bit more costly. Keep. Cult. We're in a cult. Don't know if you realize you signed up for this. Now let's hope we get our other land drop. Otherwise it'll be a sad time. Oop. I mean, we did. Enter tap. I don't have any turn 2 plays anyways. And we have Haro. I think we'll be fine taking some bonk action while we ramp. We also have a board wipe too. Oop. Could have done that at instant speed, but oh well. Boop. And boop. Here we go. We're ramping. Alright. They're getting all the card draw, which is quite nice. Okay. Just gonna do this now. Give our Lorraine a little bit of a boost. And slow down their drain too. They've been drawing a ton of cards though. Oh, nice. Probably gonna blow that up with our grill. Oop. And then I'm gonna crack this probably for... Let's even it out. Let's get a little plains, because we also have the Temple Garden. Get our commander in, and hope they don't reverse board with us. We got another one here to be extra obnoxious. Search more. That's a good card. Hopefully we get more of our creatures. We kind of had mostly our non-creature spells. Oh, that's fine. Take action. Because we can still cast the Great Hinge. Gaining some more life. Just need to watch out for the drain outlet thing, like on the forbidden kind of things that I used to do here. I think that was like my first standard deck, was the video that CGB did with it. Foretell this. And no tap. Enter. Because basically the idea, you'd have like Meat Hook, Bastion, or like Blood Artist, and then you have some sort of sack outlet. And with Plum the Forbidden, it just sacks everything. We have to pass because it can't block. It's got Menace. But it's just fun because the Plum the Forbidden Sedgemoor makes like a little 1/1 copy, or a token for each copy of it. So if you just sack like 9 pest tokens, you don't lose any of the life because it just negates out. Okay. I'm gonna decline. We want our Great Hinge. Ooh, we just drew lands. Bit of a bummer. Okay. Still a bit of a bummer. I think I'm just gonna farewell. Kind of set them back. Let's exile all creatures' graveyards. And then I'm gonna play this dude. Draw a card. And then if they survive a turn, then we'll do Rishkar. Oh my god, I am just flooding out this game. This Virtue of Persistence, though. They're not gonna get anything because I exiled all the graveyards. But they should have the removal to deal with this Battle Mammoth, I would imagine at least. Okay, here's Ayara. Very good drain piece. Kind of surprised they haven't had the direct removal for this Battle Mammoth. Okay. Alright. Let's start here. I want to do this now. Ooh. Let's get Elder Gargaroth in. That's a good one. I could put in the commander, but I think I'm going to do this for additional protection and leave mana up for the Heroic Intervention in case they try to board wipe. And yeah, it seems like the right play to me. Because this, if they take damage, I'm just going to take the 5 from that. But we also got to be watchful of Ayara's triggers as well. Okay. That's 5 permanents. I could sacrifice the land if I want. Okay. Ooh, almost did that out of order, so let's do this, because then that way we can start sacrificing tokens. Okay. I'm gonna put in this land. Let's do Welcoming Vampire. Still just trying to make sure we leave mana open for the Heroic Intervention as well. Okay. And we won't be able to deal enough to take out that Phyrexian Obliterator. So we kind of need our removal. Oh, interesting. They got rid of that problem for us. Okay. No, they didn't. That's smart. But actually now I can attack them more freely because it's tapped. Okay. Because the Authority made it come in tap. So now I feel a bit more confident going for lethal. Bastion. That's where it is. So more of the drain here. Gain in life. I've been kind of surprised they haven't had like the direct removal or a board wipe. I'm so used to like mono black having so much removal. Ghost Rider. Their other sack outlet. So I think they're just gonna go for all the drain. Okay. So I'm gonna put in this buddy. Then I'm gonna put in you. Draw some more cards. Do the thing. Do the thing. Ooh, finally. Okay. Let's have Bushwhack. Let's do this fights this. Yeah, it's opponent control, so I wouldn't have gotten the card draw from that. In case anyone was asking why I didn't do that. Good game. Alright. We had enough life gain to negate all the train. GG's opponent. Ooh, Sauron. This will be interesting. Don't be sour on this subject. Yeah, I made that joke. if you'll allow me to call it a joke. This feels risky to keep just because we don't have card draw sources and 2 lands in hand. This one I feel better. We have some earlier plays. So I think we'll keep. And we'll play this as a land. And then maybe get this in for turn 2. Boop, boop. And we got this for shenanigans. They're on turn 2. Off theme. Okay. So I think I am going to try to get the commander in. Because if they want to target it, it's going to be harder to do. I could have ramped there. That might have been the better choice, but I did want to at least get a body out to start blocking stuff if we need to. So 1, 2, 3. Do this for 4, 2, and I think we could still play this buddy if we get a plain source. Alright. 2 hand, so it's cheaper. Okay, so we'll do this forest. We'll grab this. And I think we'll just get this plains. And then let's get our Pegasus buddy in. Sweet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I also want to be cognizant of like a board wipe. So if we get like super far ahead. So they're only at 3 mana, so maybe it'll be a good time. No! Not our Pegasi. Okay. So I think if I do this, we'll sequence it. So I go here. And let's get a forest and a plains to even life out. Boop. Sweet. And then we'll put in this friend. Hello again. Graveyard Trespasser, good card. Goodbye, friend. And I think their 2/1 there can attack freely. Okay, what did they discard here? Alright. Ooh, I love this card. Let's do this. I like how I just changed like my whole game plan just because I'm like, ooh, shiny card I love. Take action. And let's get a forest. And I'm saving this Kenrith's transformation, but nah, I don't have to pay that word cost. We'll go ahead and attack because I don't think they're gonna go in. So one time I don't have a heroic intervention too. It's spooky. Okay. End turn. I like that our commander draws cards too. That's pretty sweet. And the fact that it kind of has like a Myrel effect, which I didn't put Myrel in this deck. I didn't feel like it was super synergistic, but it does have the similar ability to like the commander does. So I'll put Kenrith's transformation in. So start here. Putting this on you. Get rid of that. And I don't think we're super concerned about everything else, but I'm going to put in the Shalai. And let's go to combat. Let's just do it all. Why not? I probably should have used this ossification on something that they had, but again, I wasn't really wanting to discard if it went up against the Graveyard Trespasser. But I might save this again for something that's a bit more concerning. I'm surprised they're not double blocking like the Tauren or something. Boop, boop, boop. Alright, another card. Yeah, I'm just gonna let them figure out that situation, and then I'll probably use ossification on that, you know? And they're stuck at 4 mana right now, so it's kind of why I feel a bit more comfortable playing out the board. But I think I'm gonna hold on to the Elder Gargaroth still. Okay, 1 rain, so we get protection from stuff. Is this non-land permanent? Target creature. Okay. I'm gonna shock in this Temple Garden because we're shocked. And I'm kind of feeling like getting another token friend, so I'm actually gonna do this. And let's go ahead and power up our friends. So they have protection until the next turn, so maybe it wasn't the wisest to like throw everything in, but I think this has to be combat. Yeah, combat damage, so I wouldn't draw the card just by attacking. It's not a... who do we want to sacrifice? Probably the commander, right? Because we can just recast them. Take action. And they're not too expensive. They'll only be 5 and we got a lot of mana, so... I think I'm gonna hit the sheep holder, though. Let's enchant this plains. And... Whoop. And then we'll go ahead and put the commander back in. Get a token. Sweet. Look at this synergy. And let's go ahead, attack here, here, and one of these buddies. Keeping 2 blockers back just in case. Oh, and opponent decides to take it. So, G, heckin' G's. Ooh, Mandrolta, this will be interesting. A lot of control-y stuff. Okay. We got Hecka Ramp. Man, we are good on lands at least. Whoop. We're gonna use Cultivate next. Oh, and they have Garuda. That's such a sick combo. So they can cast stuff from the graveyard, and then this mills and steal stuff from opponent's graveyard. Like, that's just gross. Let's do a forest and a plains. Forest and first. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. I kind of am scared to put in Maya. I'll buy their lonesome here. I think just to slow them down, because I want to play Maya when I have board wipe or like God's Willing up. So I'm going to just do this to hit their mana base a little bit. So now they're down to 3 mana. So I took out their mana dorks and stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so they're tapped out there. So let's do this. And then we can do this. Now we got God's Willing up, so if they try to, again, hurt Maya, hopefully we can protect them a bit. So they just bought Garuda, which is scary. Okay, starting with the plains. We're gonna do Rishkar. That's not huge for us, so let's do this. Okay. And then we'll attack here. Because we're trying to get as much early damage in as we can. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4 mana. They need 2 more to get to Garuda. Okay, so now they're passing. Tells me they might have a counter spell up. That is a very large maybe at this point. We'll keep that because that'll be very good against Garuda. Let's test to see if they have the... Okay, they don't. Sweet. So that means now they can't counter our stuff. So let's put in... Ooh, I'm scared to do that. Let's actually just foretell that. And then we'll leave stuff up. The reason why I didn't want to put that in is then we take out our God Willing and other things that could help us a lot. Okay, we are equipped. We are equipped to deal with Maldrotha. We're equipped to deal with Garuda. Good game? Alright, I think the board wipe taking out their mana is like what kept us afloat there. GG's opponent. Alright, friends, I hope you had fun watching. There were some really spicy games. I think as far as like MVP cards go, I'm going to have to give it to maybe Authority of the Consuls for just the life gain, making stuff come untapped. And obviously the Great Henge are super clutch. But as far as like the generic type of staples or MVP cards, I think that Nissen Boar and Treeshaker Chimera were super, super powerful for us. Like, the boar dying and giving card draw kind of can feel bad, but the fact that like if we're able to give this an anthem boost or new counters, an attack, and potentially deal with difficult creatures that our opponent doesn't want to block with, this can really put them in a tough place. If not, it's a 10-6 that, you know, gets us card draw when it does damage thanks to our commander. And same thing with Tree Shaker Shimram. Forcing stuff to block this creature can just be so problematic for our opponents. So I really enjoyed this deck. It was very aggro. It was pretty fast paced. So if you're looking for that kind of stuff, I think this is for you. And it's also not in Hell Queue, which makes it that much better. But that note, friends, thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, please go ahead and drop a like for me because that helps so heckin' much. And I hope you all continue to be awesome and enjoy the rest of your week. So have a good one and bye.